This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Got a car to sell but no time to waste? Hop on to Carvana.com to get a real offer for your car in seconds. All you have to do is enter your license plate, answer a few quick questions, and if you accept the offer, Carvana will pay you as soon as you hand the keys over. They even offer same-day pickup in many cities. Save your time, score some cash, and sell your car the convenient way to Carvana. Pickup times vary. Fees may apply.
Hey, y'all, I've been going to a few coffee shops lately. Out west off of 52nd Street serves a refreshing iced coffee and an incredible breakfast sandwich. They've got this turkey sausage patty. It is like the size of a burger with a harissa jam that's both spicy and sweet. It's so good. There's seating upstairs so that you can get your work done, and an outdoor space that makes you forget you're in West Philly. Over in University City, the Turkish coffee over at Haraz Coffee House is a soothing dark roast with cardamom, perfect to get you through those morning meetings. Philly has so many coffee shops that we love, and more just keep opening. So let's listen back to a chat that the team and I had about some of our favorite ones and why we love them so much. It's Tuesday, August 5th. I'm Trinity Marie, and here's where Philly gets coffee. Joining me for this coffee conversation is Matt Katz, executive producer of CityCast Philly, and Abby Fritz, producer of CityCast Philly. Great to see you both. We're sitting at this table here in Mr. Rabbit, a coffee shop at 23rd and Spruce. And we just love coffee, right, guys?
Oh, yeah.
We love coffee so much. We often get coffee together like we're doing right now. We've gone to different coffee shops around the city. So let's talk all about coffee. Abby, you went to 42 coffee shops?
Actually, 43 as of right now, since we are at Mr. Rabbit.
That's a lot of caffeine.
That's so many coffee shops. Right?
I didn't realize until I started thinking about all the places I'd been to for when we were prepping for this episode, and I was like, oh, that's an obnoxious amount of coffee shops.
Yeah, I should say that you didn't do this as part of research for this episode.
No.
This was just in the course of your own life.
This is just my special interest, apparently. I just love caffeine. I love coffee, so yeah.
I mean, coffee shops are such a cool thing here in the city because there's such a variety of them. You don't really get the same one in every neighborhood.
Right.
Totally. And I think I'll specify before we get into talking about this, we're talking about a very particular type of coffee shop. You know, we're not talking about Dunkin', we're not talking about Starbucks, not Wawa. I think we're talking about places that really are looking to make good coffee, specialty coffee shops, independent coffee shops, they could be called. As much as, hey, I get Wawa before every rugby game, but I'm not going to Wawa for a good cup of coffee. I'm going because it's convenient. So
And cheap.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you guys look for in a coffee shop?
You know, I'm a little bit partial to the early aughts era of coffee shops. Think about Central Perk in Friends. Sort of crunchy, mismatched furniture.
Yeah, and a big couch.
Yeah, a big couch with a couple holes in it.
Yeah.
I think that I kind of came of age in that era, and I'm still have a longing for it. You know, there are a couple places in town that do it that way. Last Drop in the Gayborhood, which was one of the first coffee shops I started hanging out at 20 plus years ago when I moved here. Satellite Cafe at 50th in Baltimore. It's tucked behind a couple of buildings.
Next to a bike shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That place also has that sort of crunchy feel.
Abby, you're a barista, right?
Yeah, I used to be a barista back in a past life. I worked at a specialty coffee shop called Recess in Syracuse, New York. So I do know a thing or two about coffee. I was trying to get into roasting. There was a point in my life where I thought that might be a direction I go, but
you came to the audio side.
you got me. Sorry.
Coffee shops are like my third place. It's really the customer service that really gets me. That's where I fall in love with a coffee shop. Do you make me feel good when I come in? Do you know my name? Do you, smile, go that extra mile just to get my order right, that's what I love about a coffee shop.
I like a conversation with a stranger once in a while in that third place,
Oh, yeah?
people, and then you start to see the same people in your local spot again and again, and it's like, you know them. It feels like, that's what community is about, and nobody creates community in this town better than coffee shops do.
Totally.
Guys, we're all smiling.
That's because we're caffeinated.
Okay, yeah, and the fact that we're in a coffee shop. Speaking of just caffeinated, coffee shops also have food.
Mm-hmm.
Abby, during your travels to all these coffee shops, who had some good food too, along with the coffee?
Yeah, sometimes you need a little more than like a pastry and a bagel. You want something substantial, especially like if I want to sit there and work all day or something, like I can't just have bread. I just can't do it. So actually a recommendation you gave to me, Trinae, I went and visited Cafe Roasters in Harrogate. It was incredible. It's a Vietnamese coffee drink spot, and they specifically source their beans to get the most authentic tasting Vietnamese coffee, which for those that don't know what that is, it's going to be drip coffee and sweetened condensed milk.
Yes.
And it's so good. It has this like beautiful orangey deep brown color. And they also sell banh mi, which I had their just like the go-to pork banh mi sandwich. And it was really, really good. It was everything I wanted it to be. The bread was great. And there was a ton of people at that spot too. Like I was waiting to get a table.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of buzz about that place.
Oh yeah. People love it. It's beautiful too. So I get it. It would be super fun to hang out in like for a day.
Cool.
Yeah.
What about you, Matt?
There's a place, Jezebel's. They're now in West Philly. They used to be located on the other side of the river, and I never knew how well empanadas go with coffee.
Yes.
Damn, it like works perfect, and it's a nice early afternoon type of snack. Get you through the rest of the day, get your last bit of caffeine before the rest of the day, and I love a unusual combination of food with my coffee.
Nice. All right. How about going to a spot after you run a 5K? You got to go to Arterial Coffee in Powelton Village. They have this amazing egg croissant sandwich, but you can also get it like quote unquote egg if you're a vegan. So they do it both ways, and both ways is really good. So yeah. Also tucked in a little nook in Brewery Town, you gotta try I Munch. They serve coffee drinks and amazing breakfast tacos.
Breakfast tacos.
We did a whole episode on
I
those.
know, and now I'm
you're
hooked now.
converted.
I'm converted.
There's a place that has excellent coffee, Rival Brothers, and they have a peanut butter honey fig toast that I get. And honestly, I can get that at 10 in the morning, and I'm good until dinner.
For like the rest of the day.
Wash that down with a hot cup of coffee, and you're good to go.
Nice.
I've seen people ordering the bread at that place,
Yeah.
and it's like so thick. It's a substantial piece of toast.
It's
not.
messy.
Oh, okay.
Because of that.
makes sense.
Like, because
yeah.
you have
Because
to...
the peanut butter is like oozing because it's hot
Right,
too,
and
right?
the bread is so big that when you get it on, then the honey drips down.
Sounds great.
So cute.
Yeah, speaking of like interesting combinations, one of my go-to spots actually that I always will get food at when I go is Red Hook Coffee and Tea. It's in South Philly, kind of in the like Fabric District, and they do daily specials, but specifically like soup specials, which I think is so good. They always have 2 or 3, one vegetarian and then one like regular, and they also do bagels and sandwiches and stuff like that too. But it's a cute little spot. They always have like art on the walls, Wi-Fi, seating, bathroom. I mean, like, what else do you need? Like, that's why I go there all the time. They have everything I want.
Soup and coffee.
Wi-Fi and bathroom.
Speaking of Wi-Fi, we're all remote workers, and so there's a lot of people in the city, students, people needing, co-working spaces, because coffee shops have comfy seating, a bathroom, good working hours, a place also you can gather and have meetings. Abby, where should we be going if we're looking for this?
Yeah, I am a big fan of working out of coffee shops because I get so distracted at home. I'll be like doing dishes, my laundry, like vacuuming, whatever. So having that like third space to focus is really helpful to me. And I care a lot about finding the perfect space. So I recently went to a Leaf Brew and Mini Mart on Baltimore Ave, like right across the street from Clark Park, and I think it like totally fits the bill for that. You can get a full meal. I got their like chicken platter, and it was amazing, like Ethiopian food. They had a hot bar so you could like pick your sides. I got like the beets and greens, and they have late night hours as well. They're open until 8 p.m. every day, which I think is like incredible if you're a student or if you're a night owl like me.
Totally.
I want to work that long. And then the drip was just really good. I couldn't place exactly what spice it was reminding me of, but it had like the depth of like cardamom. And I've heard that the owner there, you know, like really cares about coffee. They used to do coffee ceremonies there. They do them infrequently now, but like that was kind of like the whole reason they got started.
So there's a mini mart there. Too.
They have a little mini market. They have a bathroom and they have Wi-Fi.
That's great. I like to work over at Elixir Coffee. There's a one right down an alleyway off Rittenhouse, and there's enough churn in there. There's enough like traffic. People come in for a few minutes and then leave that you can get a seat, even though it's like in a relatively busy area. Because sometimes at a crowded coffee shop that isn't that big, you can't get that seat for your laptop, and you just walk 6 blocks. And now what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So I like Elixir for that.
We're going to take some more sips of our drinks, but when we come back, we're going to talk more about where you can grab a good cup of joe in Philly. That's after the break.
Smart Water Alkaline with antioxidant.
Whoa, that's refreshing.
And a 9.5 plus pH for every way you move.
I did take a Spain class today.
Restoring like a pro. Smart Water Alkaline with antioxidant. For those with a taste for taste. Grab yours today.
Get lost in the acoustic brilliance of 3D audio that surrounds you. Feel the embrace of the massage seats that adapt to your every move. Experience the warmth of a vehicle that welcomes you as you approach. We could tell you what makes a Lincoln SUV so extraordinary, but don't take our word for it. Take it on a test drive at the Lincoln Summer Invitation, with exclusive offers on now, only at your local Lincoln retailer.
Abby, tell me a spot I should go for like a true coffee head.
Yeah, I think there's a couple places that you can tell really, really care about the espresso you're making. The first one that comes to mind is Thank You, Thank You. It's in Center City. It's on Jewelers Row.
Abby, we went there.
Yeah, we did. We had a little meeting there the other day.
Although
which was
it was
fun.
so small.
It's tiny. Yeah, we had to walk with the coffee.
But then we went to Washington Square Park. It was perfect, and the coffee there was really next level delicious. I got a pour over. And they have an interesting policy that I'd never heard of before. No tipping.
No tipping. Yeah, because they want to price the coffee at a point that feels ethical for both the employees and like the product. So no
Nice.
tips. You pay what you pay for. And drip is definitely like their specialty. They bring in roasts from all around the world. They're very focused on sourcing like the best cups of coffee they can. And so like you can go on their website, they have it all listed, like all the different types of roasts that they're sourcing. I think like sometimes they'll have upwards of 20 at a time that you can choose from. So a lot of people go just to like do like a little taste testing.
Wow.
Yeah. It's really cute too. They have great branding and really, really cute merch. It's a great spot. Another one that I recently tried is Persimmon Coffee up in Fishtown. They're a local roaster. They brew single origin roasts every month, which is really cool. And they do like, you can sign up to receive beans from them every month of like this new roast if you want to get like a coffee subscription.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And they also have really great specials in terms of their drinks, like at the location. I don't usually do the like, you know, like pumpkin spice, blah, 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 like all the stuff.
Hey now.
Janae loves her
You know
pumpkin
what?
spice.
You know what? I'm really happy for everyone who loves it. It's just not usually my thing.
I'm
But
with you.
but they had this special called the Foolish Tiger when I went. It was made with house-made persimmon and ginger syrup, cinnamon, black walnut bitters, and maple syrup. And it was so good. It wasn't too sweet, but it complemented the espresso really well.
Wow.
Great. It was so good. And it's just really cute. Like one of the owners was there and was like talking with everybody. You can tell that like there was a lot of regulars that were coming through. So it's just a great vibe and I really appreciated the space. And then I think the last one that comes to mind for me is Ox Coffee out in Queen Village. It's another coffee shop and roaster. You may have seen some of their beans at Whole Foods. You can buy their beans there.
Sure.
And they really prioritize sustainability and organic practices. So if that's important to you, it's definitely something you can go look at. And they also do a lot of cool events. And they partner with like local artists and organizations to bring cool programming. So I saw like a ceramics pop up there the other day and like a poetry event. So not only is it like really high quality coffee, but they also really care about like, having some cool things happening.
We love a coffee shop that's also a community hub, right?
Yes,
I mean, that's
yes.
such a great function of these places.
I was thinking with like maybe live music, any coffee shops for date night?
I mean, Abby loves a coffee shop for a date.
Oh, I do. I do. I think it's a great way to suss someone out. Like it's a public space,
right?
But you can either have the coffee and be like, okay, great, bye. Or you can sit there and chat with them the whole day.
Sure.
So you never know. I think me and Matt had a work meeting the other day at Enswell.
Oh my God.
And it was gorgeous in there.
It really is. It's like got to be one of the just most beautiful spaces in the city, period.
Yes.
And they were so nice to us. They let us have not only breakfast, but also lunch in there.
Yes.
We just sat there. They never
like,
brought the check until we asked for it.
No, totally. They did not kick us out at all.
See, that's the customer service I'm talking about.
And the food was fantastic. And that's another one, like, they have a cafe in the day, but it's dinner at night. So if the date goes really well, you can just stay there the whole day. And it's just like beautiful. It's so impressive. So if you want to impress someone,
I've never been. I want to go.
You should go.
I want to go.
It's beautiful. Another one that I thought was really cool is Two Persons at Bach, which is the Bach building down in South Philly, which is like artist, makers, collective type building. They have a coffee shop on the first floor, like right when you enter. And it's really good coffee. They have a couple little pastries and a bunch of seating and like beautifully lit, the warehouse style area out in the front. And I think that would be cool to go for a date because you can go get your coffee, sit there for a second and talk, but then also you can walk around and like go shopping. They always have a little stores open if you go at a good time at the bottom. Machine Shop is right next to the coffee shop, which has incredible pastries.
Oh my God. You can probably smell those pastries from the coffee shop and then you're going to be drawn there anyway.
Walking over there anyway. Yeah, you're not going to be able to help it.
And again, if the date goes well, you can go upstairs to the rooftop bar.
There you go.
Continue
exactly.
the day.
Yes.
This is great.
And the restaurant, there's another incredible restaurant up there. What's
That's
it
right.
called?
Irwin's.
Irwin's,
Yep.
yes. So totally full service date spot right there.
Love it.
The last one, which I recently went on a really cute date at, is High Point Cafe out in the Northwest. It was really, really cute and fun. I did not expect how cute this coffee shop was going to be. It is at a regional rail station, which is so cool. It's a small shop, but they have tons of seating both inside and outside. So I sat outside and we like watched the trains go by, which was really fun. But then they also serve crepes. I got a savory crepe and the other person got a sweet crepe, and we were able to like share the crepes and have some coffee and like watch the trains go by. It was really, really sweet.
And a different part of town. There's amazing coffee shop finds all over the city. That's great.
Totally. Absolutely.
A coffee shop in a train station. That sounds cool. Have you guys heard about Encanto in Fishtown, which serves coffee and sneakers?
I know. I've heard about it. I have not gone.
I went.
You did?
Yes,
What was it
I
like?
went.
Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful in there. It looks like I was like, oh my God, I want to like take my shoes off because it's like so
then just
white
try
and
on all the
clean.
shoes.
Yeah, and then go buy some shoes exactly to walk around there in. It's like beautifully designed. The style in there is great. They have some seating too, so you can get a little coffee and sit down and hang out there. But then also they have like very well curated selection of like t-shirts and clothing, and then of course some sneakers that I was like drooling over. So
Oh my God.
very
a lot of
cool.
fun.
Wow.
A lot of fun.
All right. We'll have more on this after our break.
Get ready for back to school with H&M. From mix and match basics to new denim styles, find their favorites for in and out of the classroom at your nearest H&M and on hm.com.
Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku. And it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
I feel like this coffee shop is like the heart of Germantown, and that's Uncle Bobby's.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you first walk in, there is a bookshelf with like the hottest new books that you
Yes.
gotta read, and staff picks. Like the staff chooses which books you should read.
Yeah.
I love that.
The last time I went in, that shelf got me. I got the collected poems of Audre Lorde there, and
Nice.
it's fantastic.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And then there's all these like little nooks too, the children's section, and then if you go in the back, it's like the revolutionary section. So a great place for education and knowledge, because they also have like guest speakers come through, like famous people.
Yup.
Also Wi-Fi, also a bathroom. And also, I mean, we're at Mr. Rabbit. There is a small little box of astrology. And I feel like that's also just like another element of why I love coffee shops so much, is because they get me. I need a little pick-me-up.
I love any like unique twist, like something
yeah.
that distinguishes it. There's this place down in Pensport or Herman's, and it's in a former auto repair shop, and it looks like an auto repair shop. It's got that like garage, and inside it's a coffee shop. They have great food, and they also have this market, like high-end small market of niche products. They've got 100 different kinds of chocolate bars, 200 kinds of tinned fish, pasta imported from Italy. They got mixers and bitters and zero-proof cocktail mixers. It's very unique, very cool. I also like, in terms of just a coffee shop that doesn't look like other coffee shops or has a twist to it, the Vernick Coffee Bar at the Comcast Technology Center.
Oh,
Nice.
I feel so rich when I'm in that place. I feel like I'm a businessman,
Right.
you know, making
Yes.
deals, because it's that beautiful, massive skyscraper in the center of town. It's so cool.
And they have like more trees inside that building that are like on my block. Like it's ridiculous. It'd be a great place to take a meeting for sure. The last time I went, I got a smoked salmon croissant. Like the smoked salmon was on the inside, which is like fascinating.
How did they do that?
I literally don't know. Like it was so good though. So it's a cool spot. I definitely go back.
Okay, can I be honest? Sometimes I like to go to coffee shops just to people watch.
Yes.
Right?
Totally.
Just to sit there, like, look at me, I'm drinking a coffee. Where can we go to people watch? And not be creepy about it, though.
I like to pretend I'm listening to a podcast, but I'm
Headphones
really,
on.
yeah, but I'm
Nothing-
really
nothing
listening to
on.
what you're talking about. I'm
the
listening to you
tea.
bitch about your husband.
Matt's like, divorce him. I'm totally the same way. I like love to have like a slow Sunday where I'll just like bring a book, bring my journal, and hang out in a coffee shop for like 4 hours. And my absolute favorite spot to do that at is Gleaner's Cafe out in the Italian market, because they don't have Wi-Fi. So I'm forced to sit there and engage with my environment. It's a beautiful, kooky little spot. They always have like local artists up. I've bought some art off the walls there, which is pretty cool. They have really good bagel sandwiches, as well as like a full coffee bar. So I just hang out there. I've definitely like gotten through like half a book in one sitting at the spot. And everybody talks to you. Like I always make a friend in there, and I see people there.
The small coffee shops, one conversation becomes a cafe-wide conversation.
Yes.
And I love those dynamics and those
Totally.
tiny little shops.
You're getting advice. Everybody's gonna let you know what they think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally. And another one that kind of feels that way, also in South Philly, is Cafe Ida. It's like in West Passyunk area. It serves classic Italian espresso and food, like full, like I'm talking like spaghetti and meatballs,
And
like
an espresso.
and an espresso in the
Nice.
cute little espresso
Wow.
cups too. It's really good. And also the namesake there, the owner Ida, she's always around. Like every time I've passed by or I've gone in, I see her in there, and she'll be chatting with people. And it's also always just like these older gentlemen, Italian guys, like speaking Italian to each other in the shop. So like I'll go in and sit in the corner with my like little laptop, and definitely everybody's like 20 years older than me, but they'll still like be nice and say hi and be like, oh, what are you doing here?
I love it.
It's really cute, and it's a great, really solid, you are getting no nonsense cup of espresso. That's just really good. So I appreciate that spot for that.
I mean, the drinks here at Mr. Rabbit have been so tasty. Julia, one of the co-owners, she mixed me up something special. It was like a lemonade, but with like purple.
It's butterfly pea tea. Yeah.
Amazing.
This place is so unique in that they also have tomato pie.
Oh,
I know.
I gotta get some.
Yeah, it's delicious. They also have a range of breakfast all-day options. I had a parfait before you guys got here. It was delicious.
Yummy.
And one time I was here and I got bread, cream cheese, and lox, and the lox was piled on high.
Oh, it's so good.
Really fresh and delicious.
You know what? I actually had some time to sit down and talk with Julia Shaw, one of the co-owners of Mr. Rabbit. And she told me Philly's got an amazing community of coffee shop owners. Everyone's been willing to share their insights and knowledge. Let's hear from her.
Hi, I'm Julia Shaw. I'm one of the owners of Mr. Rabbit Cafe. I had actually grown up in the restaurant business. My parents had a small restaurant, a small BYOB, and my brother-in-law, who's one of my partners here, rented this space when it became available and had been asking me for many years to pursue something with him, and I had been putting him off, letting him know, I'm doing other things. But after that, after leaving and working as a consultant for a while and spending more time helping my kids navigate the school process, I decided it was time to sort of make a shift. And all that to say, I also love coffee, I love food, I'm a pretty experienced line cook and home baker, I would say, and the thought of owning a cafe was really an idea of doing something that was creative but also still connecting me with my neighbors and other people.
I never seen tomato pie at a coffee shop before. What is that?
Okay, so one is we have this natural sort of geographic relationship with a restaurant across the street which has a wood-fired pizza oven, and we also share some ownership.
And that's Sally.
And they do focaccia and they do some other things for us. We, as a team, also own 2 pizza places, one which are, sister pizza places, so they're basically the same thing, Pizza Richmond and Pizza Shack in Maxon. And as we were thinking of lunch or food items that we could produce without a full kitchen, we're really limited by space here. We were thinking, what is something that we could serve that would be relatively easy to eat? And tomato pie was something that came to mind, and we, the chefs at Pizza Richmond do a great job with it, and it's such a quintessential Philly thing and is very easy for us to bring on. So it's become, I don't know that we had ever planned that it would be like a permanent fixture, but now people are at 11:30 every day are like, where's the tomato pie? So we have made it a permanent thing.
All right. Matt, Abby, thank you so much for hanging out with me at Mr. Rabbit today.
Love drinking coffee with you guys.
Yeah, anytime. Let's do it again.
We'll have links to all of the coffee shops mentioned in this episode, along with a map in the show notes. And find more coffee shops in Abby's Coffee Shop Guide in our Hey Philly newsletter at philly.citycast.fm. Before I sign off, I gotta shout out our newest neighbors. We're so glad to have Samantha, Thomas, Bethany, Annalisa, and Curtis. Hey y'all, welcome. You too can support the show and get great perks by becoming a CityCast Philly neighbor at membership.citycast.fm. That's all for today here on CityCast Philly. If you enjoyed this episode, tell a friend, rate the show, leave us a review, and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to sign up for our morning newsletter, Hey Philly, to learn more about what else Philly's talking about. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Bye.